Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing awesome. So as we were solving the LeetCode top 50 SQL questions, so let's continue. So let me open SQL. Yep, again getting some notifications. Okay, I'll see later. So till now we have solved 24 questions in this particular series. So let's see what is next. Okay, so next we have product sales analysis 3. Did we solve any similar question in the previous or any part of this question in the previous videos? Like here this is 3, so might be, let me check. Project employees, transaction, yeah, product sales analysis 1. So where is product sales analysis 2? Direct 3, no 2. Okay, let's see what was that and how we solved that question. For that, let me take this description here. Okay, so we have product sale analysis 1, sales schema, sale ID, product ID, year, quantity, price, sale ID, year, and these are the primary key, product ID, found key, product table. This is primary key, product name. Write a solution to report the product name, year, price for each sale ID in the sales table. Oh, I remember. Here was Samsung was not included in our result set last time. Yeah. Perfect. So this was pretty easy. And what's in this problem? Oh, like how this problem is different from that. Okay, let's see. We have sale ID, product ID, year, quantity, price. Exactly same schema. Product ID, product name. This was new one. Write a solution to find the product ID, year, quantity. No, that's different story. Here you have to find something else. Like in the earlier question, product name, year, price for each sale ID. It was requested to find, but in this question, we have to find the product ID, year, quantity, and price for the first year in every product sold. Okay. Return the resulting table in any order. The result format is in the following example. Okay. Sorry. We have sale ID 1 and we have to select the product ID, year, quantity, product ID, year, and price for the first year of every product sold. Like in the first year, whatever product was sold. So we have year like 2008, quantity was 10 and the price was 10. One sec. Product ID, first year, quantity, price. What is the use case of this table? I know this product ID is a foreign key of this table and this is a primary key here. But are we not including anything here? Okay. So here we have two product IDs and I am including. Okay. Have you observed one thing here? Like we have to calculate for the first year of each product. Again, some notification. We have to get for the first year of every product sold. So like we have these two products sold by the sale ID 1 and 2, but the product is same and the first year was 2008. So that's why we include in our result set only 2008. Okay. So, and the 7 is only one product and 2011. Perfect. So how can we approach this problem? Let me bring this description back here and go to code. Like in our previous questions, we used a concept called city. Okay, so couldn't we use that same approach here? Like first we have to get the first year. Okay, so what we will do, we will simply get the first year. For that I need the product ID, because for the every product sold, and I can simply take the year as, couldn't we give it a name as first year? First year from what is schema name? Sales. And are we using, yeah, we are using an aggregate, so we have to make sure we have to use the group by. And for the product ID, I believe this will give us like the first year. Yeah, this is giving us the first year of product ID 1 and the first year of like all the product IDs. For 100 product ID we have 2008, and for the 200 we have 2011. So now half of the portion or the question we have solved. We have to if you again read this description here, we have to select the ID, year, quantity and price for the first year. We have first year, so what can we do now? We can just simply wrap this inside a city, couldn't we? As this is so sad यार, मेरे को हर बार फिर से फॉर्मेटिंग या स्ट्रक्चर, ये बहुत बुरी चीज़ है. Now we have first year. So what we have to do? What we have to find? We have to find product ID. So we will simply take the product ID and then year. Okay, year as a first year. But we already have first year over there, so we will directly took a reference from C dot first year, and I'm assuming we will give this city as alias C, and the product table we would sales table we would give alias as S. So we have to include year. Let me take the columns names from here only. Where's the output? Yeah. So next we need quantity and price from CTEC, and simply we can use the join on the sales table S, and on what we have common in both the tables, product ID. C dot product ID is equal to here S dot product ID. So are we good? So what do you think? Will this work? Let's again reiterate over the query what we have written. We need to select or include all these columns in our result set. So that's why we write select, then from CTE where we already have the first year, and join C dot product ID is equal to S dot product ID. No, this will not work, because we have to select only those where we have the first year. If you read this line carefully, we have to find all the columns for the first year of every product sold. So we have to use here one more condition, and my C dot first year is equal to your S dot year. Now this will work. Let me show you. I'll take this back and let me run this. We are getting quantity, oh typo, where SQENTITY. So we are getting the wrong answer because we are getting all the product IDs, but we only need for the first year. But this is giving us for the each year. What we can do? We have to use that condition. Like we only filter, we only want on the basis of first year. So let me run this again. Yeah, it's accepted. And let me try to submit this. Yeah, accepted. Yeah, here you go, accepted. Okay, so let's move to the next. So here we used, I believe, both. We used the left gen because we have to get the product name as well, so that's why. But here in this it was not required to use the second table in this, but that is relevant because we have primary key and foreign key relationship. Okay, so we have done one more question. So what's next? Okay, so here we'll write the code. Here we have description. Okay, so here we have courses, classes more than 5 students. Okay, student and class, only 2 columns, and they both are making as a primary key, combination of both the columns as a primary key. Okay, each row of this table indicate that the name of a student and class in which they are enrolled. Write a solution to find all the classes that have at least 5 students. Okay, which means we have to return all the classes which have at least 5 students. Let's see, we have class math. Okay, I think math is the only class which has a count of student is greater than 5 or at least 5 students, only the mathematics class. Okay, so rest 1 1 1. Okay, so this is, I think, pretty simple. So what we can do, couldn't we like just simply select class from your own, just group by? Yeah, this is pretty simple. I guess we have to select the class. Let me take the column names. Yeah, we have class, and what in the result set? Yeah, class. From we have courses as a schema. Yeah, again some, oh, now I'm getting some snap. Ooh. Courses, we have to use the group by based on class. Again some notification. यार कितनी नोटिफिकेशन आती है मुझे. And having a count of your student greater than equal to 5, because we need at least 5 students in the class. Accepted. Let me try to submit this. Yeah, accepted. So this was pretty simple or easy question, I would say. Okay, so let's solve one more. I don't think so we need any explanation, more explanation for this, like the class is more than 5 students. Okay, so next we have find followers count. We have followers, we have column name, we have type, user ID, follower ID. Sorry, user ID, follower ID is the primary key. Again we have 2 columns here, and the combination of both the columns are making the primary key here as well. Okay, So write a solution that will for each user return the number of followers. For each user return the number of followers. Okay. Return the result table order by user ID in ascending order. Cool. So which means we have followers table and user ID 0, only one follower, user ID 1, only one follower, user ID 2 has 2 followers, and we have to return ascending order. So basically in this question we have to return like the number of followers each user has. Okay, like user 1 has only 1 and user 0 has 1 also has 1, but user 2 has 2 followers. Okay, so we have to return this, and this is also I think we can solve with the help of some of aggregate or a group by something. Let's see. First select, what do you have to select? User ID and followers count. So let me write user ID, and we have to count, what we have to count? The followers. Okay, we have to count the what? User ID or follower ID? Tell me now. We have to count the followers count, but for user IDs. Okay, so we will use here, we have to count the user ID. Read this carefully. Each user. Okay, and here we have to give it a name as followers count. Followers count from followers. Now we have to use the group by. What? User ID. Yeah, this was also I guess pretty simple. Let me assure that it is submitting on the LeetCode as well. Yeah, this was also like pretty simple problem. We have to just count. So again, why the user ID? Because we have to count the users, and we are just grouping by all the users. We'll get the count, and for each user, like a particular row, like user ID and your follower ID is the primary key, so the rows will not be repeated. Each row will have unique like data. Okay, so yeah, that's all, because yeah, today I have to go to office early. So yeah, that's all for this video. We solved 3 questions in this video, so remaining will solve in the next video. So before leaving, if you enjoyed this video, you know what you have to do. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with your friends. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.